Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you haven't done this already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. What that's going to do is that's going to alert you whenever I upload a new video so that you don't miss out on any of the great stock picks that I talk about. I also talk about on this channel how to make money and how to save more money so that you can have the financial future that you've always dreamed about. So in today's video, I will be going over what is the number one tech stock to buy right now. And obviously this is debatable. There's a lot of great technology stocks you can buy, but this one is really standing out in the coronavirus pandemic that we're going through right now. And last week I talked about 3 stocks that are benefiting from the stay-at-home movement, the movement of people starting to work from home because maybe their city is in a shutdown. And there's just a lot of reasons that people are staying at home and working from home. But today's stock is definitely benefiting from the same thing. And it is actually one of the largest stocks in the world right now. It has a valuation close to $1 trillion. It might actually be over $1 trillion. You know, with all this coronavirus pandemic stuff, stocks have kind of been, the top stocks at least, have gone over $1 trillion and then they've come back underneath $1 trillion. So I'm not sure if right at this moment this stock is over $1 trillion or not, but it is a large, well-known stock and it is benefiting immensely from the shift over to the cloud, this cloud computing shift. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys the stock because I don't want to make you watch a 10-minute long video before I get to the point. So the stock right now that you should consider buying is Microsoft. Microsoft is benefiting greatly from the coronavirus pandemic because, like I said, it is a cloud technology company. They do a lot of stuff on the cloud, and that is how they make a lot of their money. And they've transitioned from selling CDs of Microsoft 365 products into selling monthly subscriptions, and that's something that's really helped their bottom line. And now what they're doing is they're starting to expand their product offering. They've added something new called Teams to their software lineup. I'm not sure if you guys have interacted with it or not, but it's something that just recently got released and it's really cool. You can add people to your team and you can share documents with them. You can edit the documents at the same time. You can do calls with people in your team. So it's similar to something like a Zoom or a Skype in terms of being able to call people, but then it's also a collaboration software based in the cloud where you can edit the same documents or you can edit one document at the same time with multiple people. And so Teams is something huge that Microsoft is doing right now, and they actually saw a huge spike in the usage of Teams in the last month in March, and they are now up to 44 million daily active users, and they added 12 million daily active users in the last week of March, and so that has been huge for Microsoft. And something else that they've seen is a huge spike in the use of Skype. Skype is something, I think we all know what Skype is. Microsoft acquired them not too long ago for many billions of dollars, and they've seen a huge surge in the amount of people using Skype to call people and to stay connected. Something else that's really cool is Power BI, which is a newer Microsoft feature. It's a visualization software where you can, it's basically, it allows you to organize data and then create visualizations for that data so that you can convey information in as easy of a way as possible. And they've actually seen a 42% increase in countries and states using Power BI to share COVID-19 dashboards with the general public. And so there's a lot of things that Microsoft is doing to grow their business during this time of the coronavirus pandemic. And there's a lot of growth factors for this company right now. And then add on top of that, they pay a 1.36% dividend yield, which is pretty good. You can definitely find stocks that pay a higher dividend yield. However, 1.36 is better than nothing. And they are one of the largest publicly traded stocks in the world, so you know that there's a very low likelihood of them going bankrupt or any other issues, any other risks that revolve around buying stocks. They have a lot of cash on the books, and they have a lot of products, and a lot of people use their products each day. So Microsoft, that is the #1 tech stock that you can buy right now. And something I want to add before I end this video is, I don't think you need to be in a rush to pour money into the stock market right at this moment. I think you can go ahead and just slowly keep dollar cost averaging in. I think that the coronavirus pandemic will probably stretch out a little further into the future. We had Donald Trump come out and extend the social distancing guidelines all the way to the end of April. We also had a job report this last week that saw a huge jump in unemployment. And the federal government is actually anticipating that we could see up to 42 million people unemployed before this coronavirus pandemic is over with. So I want to make sure that you guys are holding enough cash that you can pay your bills, pay your rent, pay for food, pay for gas, especially if you think that you are at a high risk of getting furloughed or laid off. I want to make sure you guys have enough cash. So make sure you have enough cash and then put your extra cash to work in solid companies like Microsoft. I talk about stocks a lot on this channel, and I also talk about making money and saving money, but I don't like bringing up stocks that I am not personally invested in. And Microsoft is one of those stocks that is a large portion of my portfolio. It's actually the 6th largest holding in my portfolio, my aggressive growth, high growth stock portfolio that I am currently putting money into with the goal of growing that portfolio. If you're new to this channel, my goal is to grow that aggressive growth portfolio to $1 million over the next 10 years. So I am continuing to put money in despite the coronavirus pandemic and the recession that we are potentially facing. I am putting money in, dollar cost averaging into solid companies like Microsoft. And the video that I talked about last week, Zoom stock is actually the 11th largest holding in my aggressive growth stock portfolio. And, so I am always looking at how can I maximize my returns even during this bear market, this coronavirus pandemic. And I think Microsoft is a great stock you can buy to reduce your risk and to try to make a little bit of money throughout this bear market. But I want to caution again, make sure you guys have enough cash that you can pay your bills, pay your rent, pay for food, pay for gas. I don't want you guys putting so much money into the stock market right now that you have no extra cash for emergencies in case you get furloughed or in case you get laid off. I hope that does not happen to you, but make sure you have enough cash. And then any extra cash, like I said, buying Microsoft is a safe bet right now, in my opinion, in this bear market, in this time of uncertainty. So Microsoft stock, the number one tech stock, you could argue the number one tech stock right now in the stock market. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already hit that. Also, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm so other people can find this video. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. Again, I talk about making money, saving money, and investing money so that you can have the financial future you've always dreamed about. Thanks, guys. See ya.